guys, y'all already know I had to come back today, even if it's been a long day. I've been reading through my comments to my old videos, and there are a lot of what I noticed to be what I call Bob the Builder type chicks, which are women who build with their man, build them up, let their man build up their savings, let their man buy nice cars, let their men feel like they can, stop striving so hard to, impress you because you got half the rent, you got half the mortgage, you putting in that 50%, so they don't have to work as hard. They can save their little money, and you're gonna be mad in about 15 years, ladies. The Bob the Builder chicks are gonna be mad in about 15 years because their man is gonna start to not want to build with you anymore because you already built him up into something that someone else now is admiring. Okay. So if you're so set, hold on, you guys. Can y'all hear me now? If you're so set, can y'all hear me? Were y'all hearing me before? Anyway, if y'all are so set on building up these guys, being Bob the Builder with these men, like I said, in about 15 years, you're going to regret it. I promise you. I have done so many consultations with women who were Bob the Builder chicks, and they call me talking about my man is leaving me. He just up and left. He's divorcing me. He's got this young chick. After 20 years, after 15 years, after I worked hard and da 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 da, so on and so on. Um, He's got his career in the place where he wants it. He's got his nice car. He has good savings because you've been helping him and building with him so he could secure himself. And now, a little 25-year-old is impressed and is looking at him like he did all that by himself. And now you sitting over here looking crazy, asking yourself, what have you done? And that's why I'm coming here to tell you, I'm not saying this because I don't want you to have a good life. I'm saying this because when that dude decides that he's done building with you and done with his starter chick and starter wife, and he is going to get the woman that he really wants to fully provide for, don't be mad. Okay, I'm just gonna tell y'all, it's not too late. If you're a Bob the Builder chick and you want to test your man to see if he is going to be that type of man, give him 75% of the bills. That way he's not going to be able to do or even afford a little side chick or 25-year-old. If he's paying every bill, he can't afford a side chick. Okay? And if he can, but he's paying every bill, he's less likely gonna be able to leave you if he is the full provider. And I said this, okay? A lot of women come to me begging me, well, he's married, but he just won't leave his wife. And I said this. Does she work? No. That's why he ain't leaving, because she's dependent on him. The independent Bob the Builder chicks, men have zero problems leaving because, if they can afford to pay the bills, they've been paying the bills the whole time. They got that, and they're out super quick. Why? Because you don't need them. And then you wonder, after all those years, was he just using you to save up his money so he can go get this young chick that he can fully provide for? Is that what he did? Is that what you were? Were you just the savings financial plan? You know? So a lot of the ladies were in my comments and they were upset, but I was simply trying to be nice and explain to them, yeah, that sounds good, but you sound like a team member. You sound like a partner. You don't sound like a wife. Okay? And I made a comment on my last video. I said, if you're so powerful, get your husband to pay all the bills. That's power. Okay? Anybody can go get a job, baby. So that's why I'm saying, You can brag on, oh, I work, I pay bills, I got his back, but you can't get him to pay all the bills. So how powerful and smart are you really? Okay. Don't be mad when he hits that midlife crisis and starts looking around. Okay? Don't be mad. Because that's exactly what happened. Every woman that comes to me for consultation and their husband's trying to leave them, I say, how old are they? They're always between the same age. Always. Okay? Always. Between 45 and 55 is when they're trying to leave. Why? Because you've gotten too old for them, and they're trying to go find a young chick to make them feel young again. Okay? Because they're not done with life yet. They're still interested in sex. They still want to hit it every night. They want to ride around in a nice car and have fun again. And you're sitting there trying to watch Netflix and chill now because you 40 something years old, 45 to 50 years old, thinking you're set for life, but you're not. Okay? And a lot of men will say this, but they don't realize that I married an older man, so I'm always going to be young to him. If you're marrying or you're with a man and you're bobbed the building with a man close to your age, you better save some money too, and a lot. You better save some money for your makeover, your extreme makeover, your level up makeover, and moving expenses. Because as soon as he hits that age, he's gone too. And I'm not saying every marriage is going to end like this. I'm just saying if you help that man build up to what he is, and women are now interested in him that would never be interested in him before you helped him become him, oh, it's for sure that he's going to go experience some of that. Okay? So please, I'm trying to help y'all. Don't get mad. I'm just telling the truth. I don't really care about y'all's marriage. I don't really care if you stay with somebody or not, or if they cheat on you or not. But don't say I didn't tell you and I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't warn you. And all the men know it too. I even have a screenshot of a man who admits to doing this. Many of them. And then the comments under it. I used her to save up, build up my credit, went out and got the chick I really wanted. Okay? That's what they do. Build up that credit, get those school loans paid off, build up some equity, get that nice car, get that career going, get you a nice roommate who makes more or just as much money as you, who thinks y'all are building a future and getting ready to grow old together. But the truth is, you getting ready to grow old by yourself while he goes and experiences his midlife crisis and gets old with a 25-year-old. Okay? So, y'all think about this, okay? Don't be no Bob the Builder chick. I keep telling y'all. If you think you are all that, if you think your relationship is so tight, if you think y'all are Bonnie and Clyde, ask him to pay all the bills. Ask him. Keep your job if that's what makes you feel empowered. Save your money, but ask him to pay all the bills. That way, if he ever decides to leave, you have a huge savings. And you can pretty much go and do the same thing he is planning on doing. Okay? So after 25 as a woman, you done? No. I'm saying a man going through, y'all need to listen. Okay? Open your ears. Stop smacking gum. Open your ears. Put on the captions if you don't understand English. Put it on Google Translate and listen. A 47 to 55-year-old man is going to go through a midlife crisis. It means he's going to want to be young again. He will not want to sit at home with his old wife watching Lifetime. Okay? He's going to want to get out and go get a 25-year-old woman. 22 maybe, 23 maybe, 27 maybe. I don't know, it doesn't matter. But 20 something. He's going to have enough money from building his career. He's going to have a nice car from you paying half the bill so he could afford it to impress young chicks. And they're going to see his lifestyle and think he did all of that by himself. And they're going to want to take him or experience him or be his side chick or whatever. But as a Bob the Builder chick, you have helped him reach that status. And he will have zero problems leaving you because you can afford to continue and live the same lifestyle without him. Okay? There. I said it. If you didn't hear it, listen, rewind it later. Okay. So, a young man is coming to me very hard. He's a pastor. How do I get money from him? He has a career. Black male, pastor. Get pictures, get sound audio, and you can blackmail him all the way to the collection plate on Sunday. Okay. So that's all I'm saying. You know, don't depend on your Bob the Builder status as a woman. No, it's Facebook, y'all. It's like not my phone. I have the volume. Can y'all hear me now? All right. I had to mute it and unmute it. Okay. So, yeah, I'm back. Okay. So, yes, please, y'all. I have all these women coming to me crying. 20 years I've been working and I got loans and I'm in debt and he left me in debt. Okay, yeah, because you were Bob the Builder chick. That's what you were for. That was your purpose. I'm on an iPhone 8. It's just the connection on YouTube. It has nothing to do with my camera. This is a phone. I'm on my iPhone 8. Okay, so I can't help it. When I stream live, it's not my camera, it's YouTube. Must be a lot of people streaming. I have the iPhone 8. I don't want the X. It's too small. Can't see. James, I'm on live, but the kids are asleep. Anyway. So, yes, if y'all know what a Bob the Builder chick is, if y'all are just tuning in, it's a woman that helps build a man, make sure half the bills are paid, make sure if he loses his job, she got it, make sure she, buying everything and putting her 50% in and building him up so he can go leave her in 15 years and get the woman he really wants. That's Bob the Builder chick. They don't know they're Bob the Builder chick because they're so confident that they found a partner. Now, that's the difference between a wife and a partner. Okay? A wife and a partner are two totally different things. So, if you're a partner, good for you. If you're a wife, even better. So, usually the second wife is usually the wife. And the first wife is usually the partner. Okay? They get him up there to where he wanted to be, but couldn't get there on his own. and then the second one usually gets provided for. So that's why I'm saying be careful, Bob the Builder chicks. Don't take pride that you make just as much money as your man and paying just as many bills as your man and building with your, don't take pride in that. That's not nothing to brag about. Why? Because if he loved you that much as you think he did, he wouldn't ask you to pay for nothing. Okay? If he loved you, he would say, baby, save your money, keep your money, stay home. You don't have to work there. You don't have to do that. You know, if you're a partner, you're exactly what that is, a partner. To help get his credit up, help get that house, that equity, that nice car, you know, so he can look good for the chick that's probably in junior high school right now. Okay? Um, I'm just saying. So please, yes. Don't sit on here and brag that you do this and do that with your man. That's not bragging. What bragging is my man does A, B, C, and D for me and I can keep all of my money. Or I don't even have to work. That's bragging. Now a lot of people say I'm stupid because I'm saying, oh, depend on a man. I'm not saying depend on a man. I'm saying be smart. Okay? My savings is big. Okay? Because I don't have to spend my own money. I don't, you know, my savings is big because I don't have to spend my own money. So what about now? No? Okay, hold on. Let me see. Oh, let me try to plug up my charger. See if that will work. It worked? Okay, yay. I plugged in my charger. Okay, so I just plugged in my charger, y'all. Anyway, so yes, where did I leave off? Somebody tell me. Okay, yeah. Okay, so basically bragging about you got your man's back and he got yours and y'all a team and y'all building. That's just for now. Okay? That's just for now. Save your money. You don't have to totally depend on a man. You can have a large savings. Okay? You can have an online business. You can get your little paper there. You can keep saving. You don't have to totally depend on a man. But if you claim to be such a strong, powerful, smart, independent woman, you should be able to get him to pay your bills. You know? So you telling me that, dude, I'm on a phone. I don't got a mic for a phone. It's an iPhone 8. It's called YouTube has bad streaming. So y'all know that I'm filming on a phone. iPhone 8 Plus. Okay? It's not an old phone, it's a new phone. It's just YouTube. It's called live streaming. It happens. So it's not pre-recorded. Duh. You can't live stream on a camera unless it's hooked up to the internet. And my phone is hooked up to the internet. So I'm filming on my phone. Okay, thank you. So anyway, so what was I saying? Okay, yes, Bob the Builder chicks. Take it. Okay, I might have some Bob the Builder chicks in the comments who will testify to what I'm telling you. I had one earlier today on the first video. So if you don't believe me, go ahead. Go ask every second wife what happened to the first one. Go ask. You can mail me a mic all you want. It's not gonna fit in my iPhone 8. Sorry. Broke mic. It's an iPhone. It doesn't have a microphone in it, like hook up to it. It's YouTube, y'all. See, that's how dumb y'all are, dudes. These are the trolls that are saying that. So someone asked me if I was the second wife. I was. That's how I know. I'm number 2. Best to be number 2 because you get all the good training, all the benefits, none of the debts, none of the building, none of the getting your hands dirty. Y'all, you just slide on in and take number 2 spot and let them take care of you. So, you know, if y'all asked, I told you. Why would a Dusty want to know who I am dating when he refuses to step up? I don't know. Curious minds. Okay, so basically, how many of you women are Bob the building right now? Y'all building with Bob right now? Y'all need to stop and build. If you're gonna build by yourself. I would rather be an independent single woman than a Bob the Builder chick any day. Why? Because I'm not going to be betrayed. I'm not going to be left behind. And I'm not going to be left with no debt. Okay? So, please understand that. No sound again? Okay. Okay, thank you. So I'm just putting this message out there for y'all who think they know everything. Y'all might be in y'all 20s and mid 30s. Wait till y'all get 40, 45. Ladies and men. If you're dating a man your same age, if you're married to a man your same age, I'm telling you, don't believe me now. Wait. Just wait. And then by that time, you done got comfortable. You done let yourself go. Don't nobody else want you after that because you done let yourself go so long because you think just because you got a good job, he ain't going nowhere. Oh, he's going somewhere. All right. So remember that. Make sure you listen to what I'm saying. My next door neighbors going through it right now. Exact thing that I'm talking about. Okay. So neighbors right next door, you know, same thing happening, but Okay. He's going through his midlife crisis. His wife is old and she don't look good no more. And he's dipping out for something younger. So, anyway, just saying. Happens all the time. Every day I hear the same story from people who call me. I'm just letting y'all know. The cop or sheriff or whoever. Surely is. So, y'all keep that in mind. And the reason why I know that this happens to a lot of the Bob the Builder chicks is because they post it on Facebook, they put it in my inbox, they put it in my comments, and they say they wish they would have found me in their 20s, and they're upset. They hate men. They don't trust men, and they feel hopeless. And some of them are in debt majorly. So that's what I'm saying. You know, better to be the second wife than the first Bob the Builder wife. Um, and some chick went in on my comments on my last video. I don't know who she is. I don't want to be mean to her, but I hope she's watching this one so that at least she can put something in place, like a savings account or something major that he can't have access to. And I hope she's not messing up her credit trying to help Bob the Build. Okay, so she might be mad at me. She might be saying all this stuff. It doesn't bother me right now. What's really sad is in a couple, when he hits his midlife crisis, it's gonna be bad. So she needs to get something in order that he doesn't know about. That's all. Um, a lot of the ladies come to me and say that the men, this is what they do. So I'm just gonna give y'all some warning signs. They ask you to put some type of down payment on something major. They ask you to co-sign for some crap. They ask you to put your name on the deed that they can't, or a loan that they can't get approved for all by themselves. They ask you to really put your name on the line as far as credit and money. If you have men doing that to you, say no. Say, oh no, I have bad credit. Lie. My credit's really bad, or I don't want anything on my credit right now, or it's not good for, no. Don't do any of those things. I know this lady, and I hope she's not watching and she thinks I'm telling her business. I won't say any names. She put down payment on a truck for this guy, and he disappeared for 5 weeks, 6 weeks, won't even call her back. But, he loved her, and he was going to be with her. They was going to get married. She paid up all his credit cards. And then, whoop, adios. Bob the Builder chick, on to the next. Another lady told me, I hope y'all don't mind me telling y'all stories. I don't use any names. Another lady said that she was about to get married. She was engaged, had the wedding planned, had the dress. The wedding was the next day. And he emptied her bank account and married some other chick. Just took it all. Another chick got married, and the guy went crazy, ran up her credit, took all her money, and sued her. And, still taking her to court for some other reason. So what I'm saying is, don't be anyone's Bob the Builder chick. If they're not paying for everything, they don't need you. They can't afford you. Exit. Y'all can brag on being able to handle this and take care of this, and I got this degree and I got that degree, but if you could accomplish all that, but you can't accomplish getting one man to pay your bills, then that's not saying a lot. Okay? I promise you, I can do that and get somebody to pay my bills. I can do both. You can't. So make sure you're protecting yourself. Look out for number one first and foremost. Don't look out for that man because he's not going to be looking out for you in about 15 years. Look out for yourself because he's not going to be looking for you in 15 years. He's going to be looking for that chick that's in junior high school right now. Okay? Please. And I'm saying this to help y'all because y'all eyes are closed. Oh, he'll never do that to me. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. You know how I know? Because I watch it. I hear about it. I've seen it. I'm the second wife. Come on now. Hmm. And they don't have to be black or white. The dude next door is white. Okay? He did it too. Don't matter what color they are. They gonna do it. Okay? So, get that through your head and stop. Put down your hammer. Take off your construction hat. Or get you a mani and a pedi. Go to the spa. Sit down your bricks and axes and hammers and sit on the couch and tell them you through. I'm done being Bob the Builder with you. If you love me, you're going to take care of me. There you go. So, you can do this. You have that power to say, I'm done working. What's he going to do? I would rather maybe start my own little business on the side or online while he supports the family and have my little change and have my little savings, then go out and build him up for the next chick. I'm not doing it. I'm so sorry. So how many of you women have built your dusty up for the next chick? Don't be embarrassed. It happened to a lot of people. um, and if you are, stop doing it. Don't do it. Put your hammer up. Hang your tube belt up. So, y'all can brag all y'all want. All y'all do is, all y'all sound like are men bragging on their ability to earn a living. That's what y'all sound like. A wife doesn't have to do all that. A wife is just taken care of. Okay? Are you a wife or are you a Bob the Builder chick? Um, I don't think a lot of men aren't going. Okay, a lot of men, they say they don't want to get married, but the truth is they really do. Let me tell you why men really want to get married, but say they don't want to get married. Because they're waiting for the young chick. They're waiting to get old enough to where they can go get a younger chick and impress them. They don't want to marry you. They don't want to marry you right now. They don't want to marry a 27-year-old doesn't want to marry a 27-year-old. He wants to wait till he gets about 40, 40-some years old and go get him a 22, 23-year-old. Okay? That's what he really wants. But if you pressure him and force him and have a baby with him and tell him he got to marry you, oh, he'll marry you. He'll build his credit up with you. He'll do all of that stuff with you if you force him or give him that ultimatum. But he didn't really want to marry you. He wanted to wait till he can get what he really wanted. So, that's right. They play the field as long as they can. When you try to pull them off the market too quick, then what they're going to do is let you build them up. So when they hit that midlife crisis and you start looking old and like their mama, they get right back out there, didn't even skip a beat. So make sure you're not helping that process along. Okay? If you are, you need to stop. Don't be mad. Don't be mad because the truth is coming out. Now, some of you guys can't wait till the last minute because you start looking old and crusty. And women see that. It's like you start getting that old man hairline and that old man like style. but you still think you're young and you still trying to hold on. You got that receding hairline, you know, you got them shorts that's been out of style for 5 years. You still trying to wear them, and you still think you're a player. You using slang words from like 5, 6 years ago that no one uses anymore. Um, that's when it's time for you to go get married. Right then and there, go get married. Hurry up, quick. And you might can still get you one. So that's when you know you using slang from 5 years ago. It's time for you to go get married. If you don't like the music on the radio, it's time for you to go get married. Okay? When you can't understand the rap, go get married. That's what time it is. That is when you know it's time to settle down, because anything you get after that, you're not gonna be able to stand their music. You're gonna be confused. You're gonna be like, what the hell is this I'm listening to? So that's when it's time right there. At least you could still hang on to that one chick who's like 25, and you know she grew up at least in the early 2000s and maybe some of the 90s. I don't know. And you could, you know, you could get in there with that last R&B section and you know, rap that wasn't mumble. At least you know who Tupac is and stuff like that. Right? So you can get married then. If you stop liking the music on the radio, go find your wife. You can still play Jagged Edge for her and Nelly. Okay? That's what Eddie said. Evie, I'm sorry. Um, so I see a lot of guys on YouTube who are hitting that age. Y'all know who y'all are. The MGTOW or MGTOW is not code for not ready to get married or won't get married. It's too old to get what I want now. Too broke to get what I want. That's all it means. Too broke to have the type of woman I want. That's what they need to name it. TBTGIW. Too broke to get the woman I want. And yep, you're gonna be that old player in the bar in the club that's talking slang from 10, 15 years ago. Yay. What does that stand for? Too broke to get the woman I want. um so make sure, ladies, don't be mad at me. Y'all can disagree with me all you want right now, because you feel like you on cloud nine with your man. Y'all are doing a dang thing. Y'all are building together. Y'all are making this money. Y'all about to buy a house together. But and just think about 15 years from now. Keep yourself up. Keep your hair, makeup, body up. Okay. Don't let yourself go, because you know why? When he starts roaming and leaves or starts cheating on you, you can exactly go do the exact same thing to him. You don't have to sit around the house looking at yourself saying, why? Why did I let myself go? Oh my God. I can't get another man now. He's all I know for 20 years. We were supposed to grow old together. How could he do this to me? Don't let yourself go. I don't care. Don't let yourself go. If you're married to someone your same age, do not let yourself go. I promise you, you're going to be mad at yourself. If you let yourself go and you think he's going to say, I see it all the time walking around the mall. This lady and this man. The man still look good. This lady looked like his grandmother or his mama or something. But they don't look like they go together anymore. Okay? Which one does not belong? If it's her, then a lot of men will say, well, that's why I cheated. You know, you look bad. And I can't blame them for that. You can't expect a man who chose you for your looks only to not cheat on you when you start looking bad. Why do I have so much makeup on? To deter Dusties from approaching me. That's why. Dusties don't approach women who, you know, have a lot of expensive products on them. It's dust repellent. Okay. Um. So anyway. Oh, I forgot to say one thing. So I was in the mall the other day, and I saw. Okay, I'm not making fun of anybody. This is just what I saw. I saw this, nice looking man, older man. Y'all know I like old men. Their child, which was probably about maybe fifth grade, and then the mom. Oh my god, she was about 3 times his size, and at least they were out together. At least he took her out in public. But I know he cheating. I know he cheating. Okay, let's just say that. Someone says mall equals Walmart. No. I only go to Walmart right after I drop kids off to school when there's nobody in there. Otherwise, I'm at Target. Um. So, I'm trying to read some of these comments. So yeah, don't don't come to me saying why did my man leave if you know why. If you know that you let yourself go and you look like their mother, that's why they left or that's why they cheating on you. Okay, don't ask me. You already know. I'm gonna ask you to send me a picture. And the reason I'm doing that is because if no one tells you the truth, then you can't better yourself. Okay, we got to take responsibility for our part in the whole situation. Okay, uh, that's the same thing as your man losing his job. Of course, you're gonna go find a replacement or an upgrade. Oh, this is a dress, you guys. So everybody thinks this is a shirt. It's a dress. So it's y'all don't no sound again. Would you leave James if he lost his job? No, because he has a career, not a job. There's a difference. Okay. Go look up the difference between a career and a job, and you'll see why you can't lose a career. We can hear you. Yay. Okay, thank you. Like, even though I haven't worked in years, I still have degrees, which means I still have the ability to have a career. You know what I'm saying? Shira, when is the last time you did coke? I don't do drugs, darling. I'm too bougie for that. I just drink Starbucks. um, Shira, you need to talk to men about making that paper. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We should be able to easily afford 3 women. That's true. That is true. Ninja man. A woman likes a man who has money. A woman likes a provider. They can get away with more, actually. Um, and all men know this, but they refuse to accept it deep down in their heart until they get to that midlife crisis and say, this is the last chance I got to actually get the type of woman I really want. I better get on this job. I better save this money. I better get this Bob the Builder chick off my back and go for it. So that's like their last call for alcohol right there. unless they're rich. So, y'all remember, a woman will be more impressed with your ability to earn money and have money than she will be with any words that come out your mouth, any type of thing, romantic date you set up for her, or lies you tell her. The money is going to always impress her. Oh, you don't have to do nothing, you know. Um, do you know how many women I get who have men with money and give them so many chances, or they don't even get mad at them? They don't care. They're like, oh, well, he'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to go shopping. I'm going on vacation. You know, um, but the women with the broke man, they're actually going insane. They're going crazy because they've sacrificed too much with nothing in return. So, if you notice, women who mess with broke men seem to be more angry, bitter, and crazy than women who mess with rich men. They seem to be more calm, collected, cool, well dressed, not a care in the world. So remember, you don't want to go crazy in an early age and have a nervous breakdown and be, you know, be looking crazy, looking in someone's window, stalking your man. Go for stability. The only women who like broke men are insecure women who want to control their men or have some type of say of where he's going and what he can do. A lot of insecure women or unattractive women will go get a broke man with no car so she can keep him all to herself. But when he begs her or when she falls asleep, he can steal her keys anytime. Okay. He will beg her, sweet talk her, hold her hand in public, change his Facebook status to get that down payment. Okay? Then he's out. Riding around the chick he really wants. So stop falling for the okie dokes. Stop being Bob the Builder chick. And please, I'm serious, y'all. Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't come in my inbox in 2 weeks after you watch this and tell me that you done signed some papers to get someone a cosign. Don't tell me that. Please do not cosign for anybody's automobile unless they came out of your body, unless they're your child. Mm-hmm. Pygmies love the struggle. Mm-hmm. How do you help your mom? She's a pygmy chick. Do better and start dating men who are doing for you. Let her follow your example. I mean, that's the only way you can do people sometimes, is just show them the way by example. And, you know, sometimes they'll be like, hey, you know, maybe I need to start dating older guys or guys with some money instead of these broke bums. I need to be like you. Yes, you do, mother. Ninja man. Ninja man trying to drop knowledge. Yes. My husband was saying the same thing the other day. He says one of the things that he noticed that was different about him and different about him and the guys he grew up with is that they were focused on how many women they could sleep with while he was focused on how much money he could earn. And those guys are still in the same small town, chasing the same old women and the same old spot. Okay? Got kids by 5 different women. Don't have no car. Living on somebody's couch. He says that if more men would focus on money the way they did on women, they could have any woman they wanted. No lie. If more men would focus on money like they do women, they could have any woman they wanted. And I said, you know, you're right. but they don't. So you're supposed to get the money first, then the woman. Don't didn't you watch Scarface? If you get it out of order, you're always going to be running in a circle. Okay? Get it in the right order. Um, do you think this is when gas was 75 cents a gallon? I'm pretty sure it was. Uh, Men. So, but it's true to this day, you know. You'll see men trying to get women, chase women, lose their job, not even take their job serious, not even try to go to school. They just too busy worried about chasing women, getting drunk, getting high, seeing who they can sleep with, who they can lie to, who they can trick, and fool, and get in their pants. Meanwhile, these other guys over here are building money, careers, investments, and all the women that you chasing, they can have like this. All the women you working hard to get a text back from, all they got to do is look their way and they're theirs. Even if you got a girlfriend, he could take her from you. The type of man like that would put money over women. Okay? There's one thing I can't do about James. I can't tell James, oh, can you stay home from work today? Oh, can you take off? Oh, can you quit your job so you can lay home with me? Oh, can you stop working on what you're working on to spend time with me? That is one thing I would never tell him to do. I would never tell him to stop working. Don't ever stop working. Keep going. Go to work every day. Get your stuff done. Come home, work. Do whatever you need to do. Do what you got to do. I will never hold you back. Keep it going. And that's good. So, and some men find that refreshing when a woman says, oh, handle your business, baby. Do what you got to do. Because they're not holding them back from their potential, Someone asked me how old I am. Y'all know how old I am. I say it almost in every video. Ladies, this is our nature in war. Our males are killed. We had to push on and keep going with the providers. Look at all the African ladies taking advantage of the Chinese and Africa. Ooh, that was a mouthful. See all the men, what they keep asking me? Look at the men's questions. How old are you? Age is important. Has James ever cheated? I don't know if that's a girl or a guy though. Does he? How often do you have sex? See, they keep asking about sex. So it's very important. That they will. That's all they want. That's what you know. Look at the comments, y'all. Shira, do you ever message guys first or do you let them come to you? Joanne the scammer. I wish you were Joanne the scammer for real. I have never messaged a guy first unless they were someone I needed to ask a question about, like for some information. But I would never come on to a man first because it's out of my character. It's not part of my game. My game is strategic and it doesn't involve coming on to men. Okay? Okay, sure. If your man was married before, would you recommend moving into that house if you liked it, or would you make him buy you an all new house together? All new house together, baby. Sell that one Get the money, put it on this one. It's only respectful. Unless the house is like old and nostalgic and like one of a kind and very valuable, I would just redecorate it. But if it's not that special, sell it and use the money to upgrade. Um, so Bob the Builder chicks was what we were talking about. Women who help build their man up only to get left for, the woman they really want. Starter wives, Bob the Builder chicks, um, who have no clue of what's about to come in 15 years and who are proud to be a partner instead of a wife. So, yes, right. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, my man was already secure when I found him. Well, that's great. Only if everyone could be so lucky. Hmm. So, men say they like natural beauty, but little do they know the natural beauties are wearing makeup. That's so true. The best a woman can do as far as an approach is set up the proper environment, I believe. That's not even a guarantee. That's true. I think that's true. You set up a proper environment to attract the type of man you want, or if you, um, is that what you're talking about? I don't know. Hmm. Let's see. Right, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, I wouldn't live in someone else's house. It's like I want my own. I saw a guy repost on Facebook how many women make $12 an hour or better. The Pygmies responded on that Dusty's post. Of course they did. Shira, I bet I can take you away from your granddaddy husband. If you win the lottery, you might have a chance. Go ahead and go scratch some, play some, fill in some bubbles or something. um, I'm just gonna give him some too. I'm like, here, James. You already know what it is. Go get you a 25-year-old. Yeah, here you go. We cool. We cool. You think he would argue with that? Pay him off. um, I think it would be a mutual understanding. If someone who won the lottery, they wouldn't even care. They'd be like, "Yep, just give me some of that money. We always gonna be friends. I'm always love you to the end. We got kids together." um, I mean, I think he would be shocked for about 10 minutes, but he would quickly get over it if he had a bunch of money. Shira, what about women with businesses? Would you recommend keeping her business finances separate, or how do you do that since you have your own business? Keep it separate. Put some of it in your mama name, your kid's name, or something. When was the last time you cheat on him? I haven't cheated on him. Unless I find someone that's gonna take me away and do much better, I wouldn't need have a reason to. Okay. Sure, do you think it's okay to be an authorized user of a Sugar Pops account? I don't know. I hope it's okay. What's the best way to feel happy and look great? What's the best way to feel happy and look great? Date a man who will pay all your bills. That's the best way. And take you shopping. Okay. Shira, how do you keep your finances a secret if you're becoming popular? Hold on, I can't read that. Musically. Get a stage name. um, I, just say you didn't get paid, or you're doing it for the love of music, and you're not getting a good deal, and they messing you over. You don't have your royalties. Say, just make up some lies. Y'all know how to lie. I have someone. I told someone who is a boss, like actually the boss, to tell the guy she date that she's a receptionist. I mean, guys, could you imagine if you were dating a woman and she said, "I'm a receptionist," but really she like had 25 people under her and she got paid, and she told you she's a receptionist? The truth is, you would treat her a lot different, better, pay for more stuff, expect, you know, her to be impressed with your whatever stories you're telling her, and probably offer her more. You know, if you know she is a manager, boss, got 25 employees under her, you're not going to be so eager to spend, or you're going to feel intimidated and unable to impress her. You're going to feel like, you know, you need to go get someone who is going to be impressed with what you do because she's way more advanced than you. You're going to be like, I can't impress this lady, you know. So that's why I tell women to lie about what they do, because men treat you different. Depend a secretary or a receptionist will get flowers on their desk sent from random, you know, dudes, Valentine's Day gifts, while that boss lady is sitting up there with nothing on her desk but some Skittles. You know, so it's amazing how different women are treated according to if they're intimidating to men or not. You know, um, very different. Should I change my name to be more exotic? Um, exotic versus sexy. I would go more for sexy because exotic sounds fake. You know what I mean? Go for sexy versus exotic. It's hard for me to lie. I'm everywhere, especially on social media, but I can definitely lie about not getting paid and stuff. Yeah, just say, oh, I'm doing that for free. That's a free promotion. Or I did that for free so I could get the exposure and save your money. That's what I would do. Oh, I'm not getting paid. Mm-mm. Cardi B is pregnant by a semi-rich Dusty. What's your take on that? I like Cardi B, but I feel like, you know, she got rich so fast. She didn't have a chance to kind of build with her wealth. She didn't get to build her personality or her bouginess with her wealth. It just came real quick. So, you know, you can't change people overnight. She just had to learn her lesson like all the other chicks. Having this knowledge is not saying you have to use other people if it goes against a moral code, but it's great to know these things to make sure someone doesn't do the same to you. Yeah, you know, if you have a moral code that you live by, great. Um, Everybody has their own moral code, their own personal moral code. Like there's some things that I won't do that the next chick will. Okay, we got moral codes. Um, but as long as they're beneficial to you and not keeping you from getting what you need or your highest potential, make sure they're not keeping you with a dusty. You might need to change those moral codes. Okay. I think most of here are okay with competing to get the top. 99% of these chicks on here are hood rats, but yet you still on every video talking to them. Y'all, I can't troll like I really want to anymore. Yes, I really can't. Y'all know I really want to go in, but I can't. YouTube is censoring stuff like that now, so. And so is Facebook, apparently. So I have to bite my tongue and say things in a nice way. Why are you married? Because he asked me to marry him and I said yes, duh. Why is YouTube censoring? I don't know. I think they're taking it too far. Like, I love YouTube, but as of lately, they're censoring things more. I don't know why. Maybe it's just a lot of complaints or something like that. Oh, you can't bully people. Oh, you can't say that. But what happens when they get in the real world and they're not in front of a camera or behind a keyboard and somebody's talking trash to them? You can't do nothing there. They need to get prepared. So I can't troll as hard as I used to anymore due to YouTube. So maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it'll help me focus on something else. Let me learn some sign language. How you doing? You are a you are a legit prostitute YouTube. Legit prostitute YouTube. Wow. That's a first. You love. So, how much is your net worth? Are you talking to me? How much is your net worth? I can't wait for my rich dude. Just say you're entertaining. LOL. I don't know. I never looked up my net worth. Maybe I should, huh? Okay. She has none wasted in clothes. LOL. You know what? I like to let people think what they want to think. Whatever helps you sleep at night, go ahead. I'm not gonna tell y'all all my business. All I know is I'm not a Bob the Builder chick. I don't have to go to work. I have a lot of savings and some investments. I'm not nobody's partner. I'm somebody's wife. So that's how you do it. Have you ever been a smoker, like weed? No, I didn't do that. Ladies is pimps too. Gone, brush your shoulders off. Okay. You know, wherever you could get in and fit in, as long as you don't have to work, you're good. Is this stuck? It's frozen. Anyway, I think I need to wrap it up. Can y'all still hear me? Oh, it's frozen. Ooh, what the heck? YouTube, what are you doing?